Welcome back to Farm Sim 22 on Deadwood. Uh, this is the last of the cornstalk bales. We'll go ahead and go get them sold. I got some pretty good money out of that full trailer load that, well, basically looks like maybe almost 2.5 trailer loads, almost 21% of the second trailer load. Oh, I hope everybody's been doing good and everything. Uh, this is late Saturday night. It's 11:30 p.m. and it is 74 degrees. It's been a basically a hectic couple of days. It kept on getting flat tires on the mower, everything. Get over there. I think that'll be enough room. This is a automatic or an auto load trailer. Uh, sure. Unload. All but two bales. So, well, I got that one bale to move. Unhook the trailer and we'll push this bale up to sell it. 16,000. Nice payday. Oh, shoot. I think it's basically been cheap tubes that are causing the flats because one of them, the tube ripped right where the valve stems made into the tube, and everything. So, uh, shoot, I I think since we, well, I don't need to come up here. God darn it! Let's see if I can do a basically a U-turn here. Well, drive up over the fence. Well, couldn't quite do a U-turn without backing up. Let's go to the main farm. Well, the farm. And let's get it looking more like uh, respectful farm, anyways. And on my practice version, I used a PC mod only where I could move placeable objects, and it wound up it making a disaster out of the in-game cow pasture. Once we get across the bridge, I'll be able to kind of explain what happened. Anyway, well, we gotta get up by the gate because that's where it messed up. But what I did was I went to move the cow pasture, and I got the fence to start moving and stuff, but the gate stayed right where it's at, so it's totally different from it. Don't come this fence didn't come with the gate apparently, but there's a gap big enough right in here where I could drive a truck through, even, and the same over here because I moved it up a little bit and I moved it over towards the road some, but the gate post didn't move. It was only the fence post that moved. So that was kind of a unusual ordeal, and I couldn't get the gate to move on the practice game save. As you see, I have sold that shed and the pig area. Let's see, I've got to think how. And I sold the sheep pen. That's the chicken pen down there. Let's see, I've got to figure out the layout. That I want. Let's see. And let's put down a house. Why they have the mod Deadwood chair under farmhouses, I don't understand. Unless if you can actually sleep inside of it. Okay. And then we are going to just flatten out an area for a building here. I think something like that should be a big enough area. I On my practice one, I went and just put down a building, and the grass came through the concrete. So I figured, okay, maybe I need to come in and smooth it all or level it all out, take out the grass from it. So that's why I'm doing it this way. That way, won't have grass coming through the concrete. Okay, got that done. Um, we have plenty of money still. I think I put down some government signs, so that's why we got money. Uh, it's a shelter with hourly income to park your vehicle. We don't need any more money coming in. Okay, this has a workshop. That's what I was looking for, is one with a workshop. This is what I put in on my practice one, and it had grass coming in through this concrete plus and through both of these drive-in doors. Okay, let's see. Let's make a regular pathway while we're in this. While we're in where we can. Let's make our marker a little bigger. That way it don't take forever to get it done. And see, then we need to come around this side and as well. Yes, I got a little carried away with that, but we can straighten that out later. On. Okay, let's see. Now we got a repair shop available and area to store the tractors and everything. Let's see. Let's take the old International. Get it moved into the shed. Uh, I'll Oh, apparently the tractor is already running. Let's park this over here for right now. And then we'll move the loader attachment and the also come and move the bell spikes for the loader. Those black lines, I think those were from that old shed that were there. We'll put this over here. I didn't turn quick enough. I want to put the loader bucket against that concrete wall, but where I can still get to it. And we'll go get the bell spike attachment. I have not tested the grain silo out, so I don't know if it's a multi-fruit or if it just takes your basic crops. And that water tank, that tank right there is part of the cow pasture. So I guess that's how the cows are supposed to get their water. Even though they've got a pond inside the pasture. take that off. Okay, and I don't know if that. I think that field needs plowing. We'll run over and see. And you can buy the area that the shops is. Yeah, it needs plowing. But you can buy this, and it, it also includes this area that sell them together. I'll show you on the map what I'm talking about. You hit this and see that's area 21, and see it has this is the shop, and then this is that sell point right next door to it. I found that out on my test map. I, I bought this, and I don't remember buying 20. Oh, I bet you that's where they plan on you mowing. And see, this is the animal dealer here. They plan on for you to use this grass to do your bales. And see, you got the biogas plant. I didn't realize that until just now. See, this is like a oil. No, the oil deal's over here, and I don't remember exactly what this one is now. And see, they got this is a gravel pit, and they've got it divided into two sections. See, you buy 15 there, and of course 16 to the other half of it. And this is a building to, I guess it turns in, you can turn the gravel into like lime, I guess. And see, if you buy 14, it comes with the road, and that building, whatever it's supposed to be. And see, then this is strictly a logging deal up here, and this is oh god, I can't remember what they called it, but right on this top part of the rocks, there's a bunch of the collectibles, and then there's a collectible right on this side of the bridge, and then there's a couple more collectibles over on this side of it, right next to a wood pile that you can, I guess, it's a production. I don't know what kind of production though, and it, or is it? It as you come down to this building, I think it's right in this area where my cursor, where the 3 or 4 arrow deals are. I think right in this area there it spawns honey, which you can, if you got the liftable pallet mod, you can pick the pallet up and put it in a vehicle and sell it. And the it I've noticed this cabin that's way up here in the woods, it pays the best money. Uh, let me just change here. Uh, but you can't buy this place. They call it a cabin view sell station, what it's called. It seems like they always pay the best for the honey. Anyways, uh, I I need to buy a plow. Uh, no plows on sale. Uh, and I'm going to get a plow that I personally like using, which is this one. It's on the mod hub if you got 22, but it's a nice size, which helps with these larger fields quite a bit. And I got the adjustable working speed mod. That's how I was able to change that. And we're going to buy another tractor, even though the big cases would be plenty to pull it. We are just going to go ahead and buy my go-to tractor. I'll keep the case tractors, but this is my go-to tractor right here. 6250R with Michelin tires, since I'm American, have American brand. And then I always go wide tires with wheel weights when I've got the money. And we'll go ahead and put a John Deere loader attacher on it. This is bigger than that case 145 at the main farm, but I'm not going to get the loader right now, even though I've got plenty of money to do it. I don't need a license plate on it. I think that was from my practice game where I put a license plate on a pickup. Okay, X, because we don't need that. And then confirm. That and well, shoot, that's 30 minutes already. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get the plow hooked up anyways, and on my practice one, I also went and started mowing this lot. Plus, I put one of the fill points on there that you can fill your seeder or lime spreader or fertilizer spreader, whatever. We'll just make this a longer video. But see, this is going to make a lot quicker work out of this than what the the all the smaller plows or the in-game plows would make it. Let's see. Allow create field. That way we'll be able to have a little bit more crop area anyways. Even though it's basically the same, going to be the same size as what they've got the field area marked out for. It's all going to be usable this way by turning the allow create field on. Elsewise, the dirt area doesn't count when you put the seeds in or anything. The crops don't grow in where that dirt looking area of it is. And I just didn't have time from on Friday to eh, do a video or a, a short on Thursday because of trying to get everything cleaned up around the roadway. It was a mess. Grass was getting out of hand, and of course we've been getting a lot of rain here recently, so. And then there's some that tree sprouts were taken over and went and got them cut down and everything. Well, maybe I didn't put. I don't know how I got that much money unless that was from selling the pig pasture and the other buildings. Well, along with selling the bales and the corn. See, the neighbors got corn, but it's not ready yet. And it's not quite as big of an area as what we got. But since it pays off pretty good, it might be tempting to buy it. I don't know. If I want to mess with doing, I don't think I want to do another corn harvest so soon because it will be ready before this field gets ready. When, of course, I've got to decide what I want to plant in this field. I I don't use seasons, the growing season. I That way I can plant what I want when I want. But this would be a good sized field for, say, like sunflowers or uh, soybeans. I'm just kind of getting this border area done. Oh, let's see, midnight. Yeah, we'll go. Well, we've already gone 41 minutes. I'll I'll get up to where I haven't plowed yet, and then I'll call it and leave me a comment on what we should plant. And remember, we don't have a whole lot of money, so don't be saying like potatoes or cotton, because then we'd have to lease that equipment to plant and to, well, I think our planter will plant cotton, but it would have to when it comes to harvest, we'd have to lease the equipment to harvest it with. I'm not sure what that would cost, but we can take a look at what the harvester would. Well, let's see. They start off at 376 and going up to 847. Let's just see what lease costs would be, say, for this John Deere. So A, then we go X for lease. See, that's going to cost $43,197 to lease it. That. And I'm not going to hit cancel on that or back, so. And see. Anyways, let me know down in the comment what you want me to plant in the field. I'll probably finish plowing the field off screen, and I'll put lime down off screen, and then we'll just see what everybody says on what crop they want me to plant. Take care, have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now, y'all.